Good morning, I'm Dr. Wendy Walsh. Welcome to the Balancing Act. Today, some tips on how you can shatterproof your marriage, how to save money for retirement, specifically for you baby boomers out there, and how to get a killer body without killing yourself. All today on the Balancing Act. Today, the third part in our series on your bathroom. You know, bathrooms aren't just functional. Like when you eat in a restaurant or have a drink at a bar, don't you scrutinize and inspect the state of their facilities? And that tends to reflect on the establishment's overall quality. Well, that same rule applies to homeowners. Your guests and prospective home buyers might attach a lot of importance to your bathroom. So should you. Do you still have an old dingy fiberglass tub or shower? Well, listen up, because Jay Buckright is here once again, Director of Marketing for Rebath. Welcome, Jay.
Thank you.
So tell me about fiberglass bathtubs. Are most bathtubs, the older ones, fiberglass?
A lot of bathrooms that were built in the late 70s all the way through the 80s are going to be a one-piece fiberglass molded unit.
Oh, right.
Nothing wrong with fiberglass except for one thing. It's actually a porous material, which means water can seep into the surface and grow mold and mildew. Now, when you first get that bathroom, it's going to have a gel coat on it. That's what gives it its shine.
Shiny and new.
Absolutely nice sheen to it. But through normal wear and tear and cleaning, that gel coat's going to wipe off.
Well, especially if it's been around since the 80s.
Absolutely. If you expose the fiberglass, all of a sudden the water seeps into it, you have mold and mildew. Clean it, great, it'll look better, but in a couple days, mold and mildew are going to start all over again.
Because it's porous and it's absorbing the water. So What's your suggestion for these fiberglass tubs?
Well, first thing is...
And shower stalls, right?
Absolutely, both. Yeah. We'll come in and we'll actually remove that fiberglass unit and we'll put in a brand new DuraBath shower base or bathtub and walls.
And what is DuraBath?
DuraBath is a space-age polymer. It is a solid surface polymer. The key to it, it's non-porous. Water cannot soak into the surface. And if the water can't be absorbed, you cannot grow mold and mildew. Okay,
ever? I'm sure the fiberglass people told us that too. Do you offer any kind of guarantee or?
We offer a lifetime manufacturer's warranty on our product and installation.
Wow. Wow, because if you use a regular contractor, what kind of guarantee do you have?
Well, if he carries with him the manufacturer's warranty, you might be able to chase down the manufacturer, but his warranty is going to tend to disappear as his taillights go around the corner.
It's about as long as they guarantee their work, right? Okay, so DuraBath comes in different styles, colors, and you prefabricate the walls that looks like and is real tile, right?
Absolutely. First now, if we come to the bathroom and it needs to have any repair work done, we'll repair it first. Okay. But yes, you'll have 9 different colors for your tubs. You'll have 12 different colors to choose from the walls. You'll have 9 different patterns to look at. You'll end up with almost 800 different combinations to choose from. You can make that style be exactly the style you want for your bathroom.
This seems like new technology. How long have you guys been doing it?
We've been doing this for about 30 years.
Oh, how come I haven't heard about it?
Well, it's something that's becoming more and more popular. It's actually becoming a better choice than using a general contractor.
Right, because it's so affordable and easy. How long does it take to install?
We can do that installation usually in 1 day.
Wow, that is amazing. 1 day. Jay, how do people find out about Rebath?
Easiest thing to do, go to www.rebath.com. We even have a feature there, a Design Your Bath segment. You can go in and pick the colors, the patterns, the tiles, everything you want, and you can see your bathroom in a virtual reality.
I love that. Rebath.com. Say goodbye to fiberglass and get a brand new sparkling tub or shower and walls.
Absolutely.
I love it. Thank you so much, Jay. From bathrooms now to banking. Help is here today on the Balancing Act. Don't go away. Welcome back to the Balancing Act. We're joined now by my colleague Danielle Knox. Welcome, Danielle.
Thank you, Wendy. So nice to be with you.
And we're getting to talk about our favorite topic today, relationships.
Hello. Been married 7 years, so I hope you have some answers for me today.
We're also joined by our favorite marriage and family therapist, John Eckenweiler, author of the book Shatterproof Your Marriage. Now, John, today some of our viewers have sent in questions about their relationship stuff. So let's go through them and see if you can help us out, because maybe we need some advice too.
Let's give it a shot.
All right, this viewer writes in, I have been in a serious relationship for some time now and have gotten stuck in, the friendship zone. There is little or no intimacy between us, and the drive to be intimate has subsided. How can we get our relationship back to where it was? Now, before you answer, Danielle, have you ever had the situation where it's good to kind of keep them at a friendship level?
Well, I've been married 7 years, so it does get into that rut, and you're absolutely right, where after that they talk about the 7-year itch. I'm scratching a little bit right now, so what can we do?
Yeah, it's the brother-sister thing. It starts to happen
that
after a
does
while.
happen.
Yeah, so what do we do?
Well, the first thing to do is to look at the three key elements, and the third element is the right spirit. And with the right spirit, you have to be willing to look at your own life and what are your habits? Are they helpful or not helpful? Most of us fall into ruts, and we want to get out of those ruts.
So give us some concrete things, steps that people can take.
Start doing something different. Instead of eating at home in the dining room, go out to the back patio and eat there. Take a walk before you eat. Do something different than what you've been doing.
Okay, thank you so much.
All
You
right.
got another one for us?
We do. We have another question. This one, Dr. John says, for the past year, my partner has been going through some major behavioral changes. He's constantly angry. He's constantly raging out. On top of this, he refuses to see his faults. What makes the situation worse is the fact we have children together and his behavior is negatively affecting the children. So what can I do?
It sounds like he's become pretty defensive.
Okay.
And I think the first thing you want to do is make sure that you communicate in every way you can think of that you really accept him, faults and all, and that you believe in him. That's for starters. And then you have to try to help him to realize that there's something else going on here, unless it's obvious to him why he's acting out the way he is. There's some reason for it.
How do you find out what the something else is?
Yeah, and also, what if you're the one
talk.
trying to help him change, but he's not interested in changing? What do you do in a situation like that?
Well, in those cases, what I usually suggest is that you reach a point where you have to communicate less verbally and more non-verbally, and sometimes you've said whatever there is to say.
Right. Sometimes I think men respond better to behavior than words, because we become a
we'll talk, and we'll talk, and men don't want to talk. Don't you agree? They want action. They don't want to. They want to see the results of the talk.
And he's here. Okay, we have a third question here. I have come to the realization that I'm quite unhappy in my marriage. Oh, I'm very hesitant to leave because of our children. I want them to have both of their parents in their lives and understand that our marital issues have nothing to do with them. Is this healthy for our family, or am I actually doing more harm by staying in this relationship for our children's sake? I should tell you that I stayed in a very unhealthy relationship for many years because of my kids. So I know this feeling that I was raised Catholic, that you stay no matter what, through thick and thin. What's the answer?
I don't think staying for just the kids is really, that's not ever really a good idea. I think that you need to have other reasons that you're with somebody, and partnership is what starts a marriage, and that's really what has to be present. And I would urge this person to get back to a discussion about how can we be partners again. And a lot of times people lose touch with that concept. And once they start thinking that way, then they can get specific, like, this is what I need, or that's what I need to feel like I'm a partner with you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
John, always a pleasure to have you. It's
Absolutely.
such a treat, Danielle, to have you with us today.
I'm so glad to be with you all today, and what a great topic for me to join in. I'm so thrilled to be here.
And the book, again, is Shatterproof Your Marriage, What Makes Couples Want to Give Up and How to Prevent It. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, John.
Are you a woman who's concerned about how to save for your child's education and your retirement at the same time? I certainly am. Well, SunTrust has a game plan for you, and here to explain more is Sabina Lean, certified financial planner and private financial advisor for SunTrust Investment Services. Welcome, Sabina.
Thank you, Wendy.
Now, I know that earlier we were talking about something called the sandwich boomers. Who are they?
Sandwich boomers are people between the ages of 55 and 65. They're putting money away for their children's education, and they're taking care of their aging parents.
We hear about the time commitment to these sandwich generation boomers, where they're giving so much to care for their parents and they're also helping their children so much. But I forgot about the financial commitment.
They're doing it financially as well, yes. 40% of these boomers put more than $1,000 annually towards the support of their aging parents, and 56% of these boomers put more than $1,000 annually towards the support of adult children.
Wow, that is a lot that they're giving away their time while they're worrying about the future. Now, how should the financial needs of this particular population be addressed?
Well, these people, in order to retire safely and with financial security, need to be at this point in a savings mode. They need to have paid off their consumer debts, their credit card debts. And however, only 20% of these baby boomers, these female baby boomers, will be secure in the retirement at this point. That means 80% of us are not going to be that way if we're not starting
We're
right
not
now.
ready for this game later on.
So what they have to do is they have to start doing an audit first, prioritize, do the planning, and open up an individual retirement plan, an IRA.
And deposit money out of every paycheck, probably.
Every single paycheck, because compounding will help them to save for the retirement future.
Now, a lot of people believe if they're older, they don't have as much time for that compounding. So should they be depositing much greater sums of money?
Not necessarily, because you need to understand there's not just one plan, one strategy, one product that will fit everybody. You have to sit down with a specialist, with an investment consultant, and start your retirement journey. At SunTrust, you can start it with your retirement game plan and start saving for this future goal. You need to open up, I believe, an IRA, an individual retirement account. It's very important to start planning and receive a comprehensive retirement solution, which the retirement game plan at SunTrust will help you with.
So this is where you can get that real individual attention that you need at SunTrust.
That is it.
Now, what makes SunTrust unique from other retirement plans?
At SunTrust, we have a breadth of experience. We have well-trained specialists that will help you with your retirement future. Planning for retirement is a fearful journey.
Tell me
and
about
we
it.
will help our customers to
Especially
go
for
through
women.
this, especially for women, for planning, implementing, and providing a comprehensive retirement solution.
And I always thought that having a personal investment consultant was something for the rich and famous, but everybody can have that.
Everybody
Well,
needs one.
Certainly at SunTrust with your retirement
Yes.
game plan. How do we find out more?
You go on our website, www.suntrust.com/retirement, and you can start there your retirement game plan online.
SunTrust.com/retirement. Thank you so much for being with us today. I can't wait to log online myself. Coming up next on The Balancing Act, you can prevent divorce and have a lasting marriage. We'll tell you how. Ladies, let's get real about getting fit. We all want a diet program for real life, right? For people who have a life, right? Well, our next guests are authors of 2 fabulous books who have helped thousands of people lose weight and gain optimal health. Let's welcome certified American College of Sports Medicine health fitness instructor Ivy Larson and her husband, general surgeon and AMA member Dr. Andrew Larson. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Morning.
Now, your first book is called The Gold Coast Cure, followed up by Fitter, Firmer, Faster. I like that firm word. Ivy, tell us your story. How'd you guys get into writing this?
Well, I was diagnosed with MS in 1998 when I was 22, and my neurologist gave me the option of trying one of the disease-modifying drugs or optimizing my diet for an anti-inflammatory diet, which was eventually what we came up with and what we put into
So,
the
Andrew,
Gold
you're a
Coast.
physician. Your wife comes home. She's been diagnosed with a chronic illness that's going to progress, and she says, honey, I don't want to try traditional medicine. Could we, research some diet? What was your first reaction?
I wasn't sure, to be honest with you. I was in medical school at the University of Pennsylvania at the time, so I had access to a great library, and I spent a lot of time there. And I finally came back to Ivy, and I said, I honestly think if you really do follow the diet program, you're going to do just as well as if you take the medication. So give it a shot.
So he was not only your supporter, but your supervising physician while you experimented here.
Right.
And what did you find, and what did you come up with?
Well, we found out that, first of all, it's not just MS that this diet benefits, but any condition that's characterized or exacerbated by inflammation, including asthma and allergies, arthritis, fibromyalgia, even heart disease. And so we came up with an anti-inflammatory whole foods diet that is going to help you improve your health, and not just with these inflammatory conditions, but also help protect against conditions like cancer and like I said, heart disease down
So you have a wildly successful book, The Gold Coast Cure. People are feeling better all over the country with any of their anti-inflammatory or their inflammatory diseases or illnesses.
Right.
And then you find out there's a byproduct
Right,
of
the
this
side
diet.
benefit.
What's the side benefit of this diet?
is hunger-free weight loss, and that's a huge side benefit.
Did you say hunger-free weight loss? Okay, and so then you come out with fitter, firmer, faster. Let's talk about this diet.
Right. Well, there's really 7 key things that you want to keep in mind that are to optimize your diet to gain health and lose weight. And first of all, it's reducing your consumption of processed vegetable oils. You want to optimize the ratio of omega-6 to omega-3
So not all vegetable oils are good.
No, not at all. I mean,
Okay.
you know, using pure vegetable oil, corn oil, soybean oil, and these are the oils that are used so frequently in processed foods. Instead, you want to use extra virgin olive oil, flaxseed oil. Also, taking fish oil supplements is very important. Eating more fish, completely eliminating hydrogenated oils, the trans fats that you see in so many processed foods.
What about grains?
Making sure that you're eating unrefined grains in their whole natural form, their most unprocessed form. Then you're going to be getting all the nutrients your body needs. You're going to be getting the fiber your body needs.
Okay, so what else? Grains, oils.
And reduction of saturated fats from animal foods. That's a really important one. It doesn't mean you have to completely eliminate animal foods, but it means you want to be aware of saturated fat content. But eggs, for example, are super nutritious, and one egg only contains 1.5 grams of saturated fat. So
that's a
eggs
good
are,
one.
yeah, completely fine. And not so much worrying about dietary cholesterol, because dietary cholesterol isn't necessarily what affects your serum cholesterol levels.
How do you feel now?
Excellent. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood?
Knock on wood.
You have no
Excellent. I
symptoms of
don't
multiple
have-
sclerosis?
No, and it's been a decade now.
So the books are The Gold Coast Cure and Fitter, Firmer, Faster. Where can people find them?
They're available on our website at goldcoastcure.com and bookstores nationwide.
Great. Thank you very much for being here. You guys are an inspiration to so many of us.
Thank you.
Well, impact your life in a positive way. Keep watching The Balancing Act. Stay with us. Welcome back to The Balancing Act. I'm Dr. Wendy Walsh here with Michelle Ragland. Have you been procrastinating about fixing a leaky sink that's been just driving you nuts for weeks?
Oh yeah, that and plenty of other things. Or maybe you just have an exciting remodeling project, but finding the right handyman is not always an easy task. Maybe you knew someone, but he moved away, or your neighbors referred you to someone. But how do you really know if you can entrust this person to your home?
I agree. I have those feelings all the time when I'm in that situation, and what a headache it is. Well, Barry Frizzell is here to save the day. He's with Andy on Call, finally a nationwide trustworthy network of craftsmen we can call. Welcome, Barry.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. I'm so excited to hear about Andy on Call because, boy, do I have a list that just is not getting done. So what is Andy on Call?
Andy on Call is, like Wendy mentioned, we are a nationwide handyman repair and remodeling service company with a wide network of trustworthy craftsmen.
Is any job too small?
No job is too small,
No job too large?
and no job is too large.
So basically, if it's broken, you fix it.
Just about it, yes.
Now, I understand one thing that sets your company apart is your selection process of craftsmen. Explain that to me.
Okay, what we do is they must pass a background check. They must have a minimum of 10 years experience.
10 years?
10 years. They also go through a 2-step interview process before they are qualified to work with any of our Andy on Call locations.
Oh, that's fantastic. Now, do you get any kind of a guarantee with your work?
Yes, we do provide a 1-year written guarantee.
Wow.
Which is part of our written contracts that is provided on any project that is to be done.
Now, how are you priced?
So it's priced by the job, not by the hour, so we will come to your home, we'll assess everything that needs to be done, and then give you a set price on the labor based on what needs to be done.
It seems like there's so many benefits to this. What are the major ones?
The major benefits is, again, like the written contract we feel is very important, but another very important is really safety.
Right.
Meaning, for example, we're trying to keep that homeowner off that ladder.
That'd be a good thing with me. I'm not good with ladders. Me and ladders don't go together.
Also, security for the homeowner, knowing that they are using a trustworthy company that has been around for years. By the way, we've been in business since 1993. Help protecting the #1 asset, which is the home, and while we're adding value and comfort.
And you know, it just seems so very convenient. If you have elderly parents and maybe they need to have work done to their home, but you can't make it over there, you can send Andy on call.
That is true. Give us a call.
So I have an idea. We can use Andy on call as customers, but could we even buy a franchise?
Yes, you could.
I like that. We buy a franchise.
We could have our own handyman.
Visit us on the web, andyoncall.com. There you'll learn more about our company, our services, our craftsmen, and you'll also be able to find the nearest location near you. And also, you'll be able to sign up for your free estimate.
One last question. Is any job too small? Could someone just come hang a picture for me?
No job is too small.
What about too big if I want to like knock down some walls?
We'll be glad to take care of it for you. The last thing I want to say is remember, if you're not handy, call Andy.
Way to go. Thanks, Barry. And thank you for joining us today on The Balancing Act. Hey, get ready for summer and light up those grills, because tomorrow Chef Bobby Lane will be grilling with us.
And also on the show, some great information on how to lose weight with an all-natural dietary supplement.
With Michelle Ragland, I'm Dr. Wendy Walsh. This and so much more coming up tomorrow on The Balancing Act. We'll see you then.
Air travel for The Balancing Act provided by Southwest Airlines.